What a beautiful day. I need Eddie to put his headphones on. This is Eddie prepping for the show. He doesn't put his headphones on. I saw you take your headphones off last week, too.
Who, me?
Yeah. Is that your new thing? You like to roll without the headphones?
No, the headphones didn't work last week.
Ah, okay.
Because you knocked my power jack out.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't just fix it?
Are you getting audio in your headphones?
I am. You have none? You're listening to my 5-minute musical selection.
Test.
That's Whitney Drolan.
Roll the drill.
We had an exclusive interview with her last week on the show. To play. She wasn't here, but I went out and talked to her. And I got a signed picture from her. Damn right I got it.
Can you hear me okay? You can hear me?
I hear everything.
All right, good.
You hear nothing?
I can hear this mic. I can hear the music.
I'm hearing it all. You hear everything?
Yeah, my mic.
I don't hear you. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello. Whoa.
Yeah.
There I am.
Here
In your
we are.
ears.
Oh.
You want a tango?
You guys didn't know Mark Anthony would be on the show tonight, did you?
I had a suspicion.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I felt it.
I can't pull anything by you. Was it my Latin heat whenever we were outside when you first met me? My Latino heat? You a wrestling guy?
I thought you were Mark Anthony.
Were you ever a wrestling guy? Fan?
No.
No. So my Latino
Which is weird because I love acting, but yeah, never got into it.
I love acting and I love half-naked men, so helps me go that extra
Only
mile.
half?
Yeah. Yeah, when the other half comes off, I get less interested.
Huh.
It's weird. The worst gay guy ever.
Yeah. Like, I love it when his pants are off, but when his shirt comes off, I'm out.
That's just weird. I'll even look at him full frontal, but I will not look at full back. You got to put a cape on or something.
A cape. Save something for the show. These are all your notes.
I know.
It says gay,
The
half,
gay cape joke.
cape.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm blowing through him too
Mark
fast.
Anthony is on there 6 times. I don't know why he's on there so much.
That was 666 you were looking at. We didn't talk about that. The devil. You seen 666 around town?
Oh, I heard about that.
I don't even.
That wasn't you?
I don't even want to talk about local stuff anymore because I'm afraid we're infringing on anything local. I feel like we have to branch out. We have to be everything else over everything.
You got the eyes and ears to be better.
Well, this song is the last song, so I know we're about to get started.
Is this Ryan Adams?
Yes, this is the new Ryan Adams song. I tweeted Ryan Adams, or I guess I threw his name on a tweet that we were going to be playing the song before the show today, and he favorited my tweet. That was highlight of my life.
Did you hear that, Jared? 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Here we go.
And look, I even if I wanted to know the secrets of the show,
This is how
I can't read this.
This is how I keep secrets. I write really small.
Wow.
I had a teacher in school, literally, like she had
So
to
did I.
She got to the point that she took points off of my papers because I wrote too small. Oh, everyone in the studio's counting.
It's like New Year's.
It's just like New Year's.
Are we gonna kiss?
Oh,
The answer is no.
If we were on camera.
Yeah, some things don't translate on radio.
This guy's the best.
You think he's gangster, but he ain't no gangster. He's not. I know a gangster when I see one. Right. Shit. I know a gangster when I see one.
Batman's pissed off.
Yeah!
Woo!
I hope we're all doing well in Deep Ellum. That was our exclusive interview with her last week. I forced her to give a shout out to Eddie and Jedi.
Why didn't she give this guy a shout out?
I wasn't thinking 2 weeks ahead. I'm sorry. What do you mean, this guy?
Is it Trent?
Oh my God!
No?
Can we sit here until Eddie figures out your name? Keep
We're
guessing.
gonna be here for a while.
What am I going to call you the rest of the show now for that?
Whatever you want. sir.
Betty?
Betty's fine.
All right.
Betty.
My name's Tait.
Welcome to Mind Control episode 11. We made it past 10. Nobody believed in us. They thought 10 would be the limit. We pushed over the limit. That's what this show does. Come on, Eddie, give me some energy. I'm trying to vamp for you to jump
You're
in.
very excited for episode 11.
Yeah.
I am. Yep. We had to fight off the network execs that wanted to cancel the show.
Oh, you know what that was? That was my Rick Perry to Obama. Did you hear about that today?
Oh yeah.
Obama wanted to come by just to shake Rick Perry's hand.
He couldn't do it.
And Rick Perry said, "No, we don't do that in Texas, you motherfucker."
He's a real Republican.
Yeah, he said, "I'm a real Republican. I won't even touch your Democrat skin." What were y'all thinking of this?
You almost got me there for a minute.
Anyway, so he demanded a meeting with him. Did he get it?
Nope.
Obama refused him?
I'm not sure.
Let's look at that late breaking news. If maybe they're meeting right now.
All I know is Obama didn't want to participate in that photo op at the border. He refused to go to the border.
Why? What is he afraid of? That's his American border, isn't it?
It is. He's been fighting for immigration reform, though, and these Republicans don't want to go for it.
It's been one more week, and I'm still even more confused than I was last week by this immigration story.
Yeah.
It fries my brain.
Are you familiar with immigration, Tait?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Rosie O'Donnell's back on The View.
Where did your parents immigrate from?
My parents immigrated from North America.
Like your ancestors. Where did they immigrate from?
Yes, tell us.
Yes, from England and from Scandinavian region.
Okay.
But they immigrated to the country of Texas in 77.
Which city did they go to?
We went to Garland first, actually.
Garland?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. The green city, right?
I don't know if that's the right color for Garland.
Shout out to Garland all the way
Shout
from
out.
Deep Ellum.
G?
Yes.
Did you give a shout out?
I just did.
Wow.
G.
Also, shout out to Rosie O'Donnell for being on The View again.
She's back, huh?
She's back. I think she ate Barbara Walters.
Bravo Wawa.
And now she's going to shit out. I guess she shit out Sherry Shepherd right off the show.
Yeah, her and that Jenny McCarthy. They didn't want that anti-vaccine information getting it out there.
And pissed Jenny McCarthy right away.
Yeah.
Boy, I've never seen anybody backtrack so hard than Jenny McCarthy with this all. She is the one who started it. She swore to us that vaccines gave her kid autism, and then she goes, "Well, I don't even think that. I never said that.
She wants a job in Hollywood."
I said we should ask questions and we should blah,
no
blah, blah.
asking questions.
And my child isn't autistic anymore, and
because she didn't give him any more vaccines.
Yeah, I only wish I could get the ability to paint from a vaccine. None of that shit came to me.
Nope. Just the.
I'm not a sculptor.
You can't organize your cars by color.
No.
Your toy cars. No.
None of that. Is that what autistic kids do? They sit and organize things by color?
I think so.
Uh-oh, I think my wife's autistic based on my closet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Do you have a wife?
No, not anymore. Had one.
Who is this guy you are talking
That's
to?
awkward.
That's Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Betty over here.
From Mind Control.
Johnny Football, a.k.a. Johnny B. Good. Is he Johnny B. Good or Johnny B. Bad? That's, I guess, my big question.
I heard there were some rumors of cocaine around him this past week.
That's the big story,
Look,
right? We got to.
You get caught in one restroom rolling up a $20 bill.
Yeah.
And everybody just assumes cocaine. I'm pretty sure he was thirsty.
Yeah.
He wanted a sip of water. They were out of straws. The teeth get hurt by ice. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah.
You have to have a straw. He was just rolling up a straw.
That's true.
I don't know why everybody's going so nuts about it just because he was with a Playboy bunny with a rolled up 20 in a restroom stall.
But
assumptions.
Who hasn't been there?
Who finds it so important? If you're Johnny Football, like, number one, don't you have somebody else roll this up for you?
True.
Or don't you bring some kind of cruel intentions locket that you can just, like, undo the top of your cross?
Take a quick bump.
Right.
Yeah.
Bump yourself into oblivion, and you're not on
and then get hit by
TMZ.
a car. Yeah.
So you're surprised that there's not a logical reasoning here with Johnny Football?
He defies logic, I understand. I don't even know if he's going to make it to game one.
You think he'll get suspended like Josh Gordon?
Can you suspend him for rolling up a $20 bill?
I think he might kill himself accidentally.
You think he'll be dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's crazy's going to happen. He's going to roll up the wrong 20.
Wow.
Yeah. You think he'll put a shotgun in his mouth like Kurt Cobain?
No, I just think it'll be more like a
Do you think
Fast and Furious kind of thing.
Like more like a Richard Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah, something like that.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, not Richard.
Either one.
What am I thinking?
You have bad times with names.
Yeah, I'm bad with names.
Bad times with names. Brought to you by.
That's this episode. All right. So who is this mystery guy that we're sitting here babbling on with?
That's Tait.
Oh, Tait.
Rabbit Hole Brewing.
Tait.
This is our special guest this week.
Hi.
Tait from Rabbit Hole Brewery. That's not brewing. Is it?
Brewing.
Rabbit Hole Brewing. That's cool. That's probably the most. Did you see? Was that a new joke? Jimmy Fallon doing Tom Brokaw. He says the easiest way to get into a Tom Brokaw impression is to say the word brewing.
Brewery.
Brewery. Maybe that's why
Who's
brewers.
Tom Brokaw?
He back whenever we were kids. He was a
Used to do the news.
old timey news guy. Yeah. Your younger generation.
And the
doesn't-
radio days.
I think
Doesn't
you called
quite
him
know.
Todd Brokaw.
Oh,
Tom.
yeah, Todd.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah.
Probably.
I thought it was Todd.
Oh my God, this is
All
going
sounds right.
so downhill. All right, Hillary Clinton's gay.
Is she?
Yeah, you guys heard this? Jennifer Flowers. I couldn't figure out if this was a new story or an old story, but it's kind of a mix. I think she came back out recently and reiterated that Bill Clinton swore to her, Hillary, quote, that Hillary had eaten more pussy than him, that she was gay and he didn't have a problem with it.
But Bill will say anything to get into women's pants. Won't he?
Well, to be fair, Hillary used to kill cats and eat them.
Oh, so that's what she was referring
Yeah.
to. Okay.
A lot of people don't know
In
that.
her
satanic
defense,
sacrifice.
Did you know there's actually more than one way to skin a cat?
There is.
Yeah.
could you go into a few of them right now?
I only know
I think
Two
one
ways.
of them is rolling up a 20
Yeah.
in a bathroom.
and shoving some Johnny Football up its nostril.
Yeah.
And then getting thrown over the top rope and pulling yourself back in and wrestling.
Hey, yes, it's a wrestling show. Would appreciate that joke.
Yes, they would.
They're
But as we found out earlier, Tait doesn't watch wrestling, so it's lost on him.
It is. It is. It's completely lost.
we should put together a whole compilation of skinning the cat and play it on the show just to see if we can get yes, it's a wrestling show's attention.
Sure.
Okay, CIA's out twittering now. This is what the world's come to.
They're good at Twitter.
They got jokes. Have you seen they got jokes?
What'd they say?
They answered 5 questions on their Twitter page from all their adoring fans that have asked them things. And one of the ones, that people probably have a lot of legitimate questions of the CIA, like what's been really going on, like since, what was that Bay of Pigs with
Right.
Kennedy, where he wanted to fucking splinter the thing, all of a sudden he's dead. CIA, more powerful than ever. They're running shit overseas. Now they're running shit here on seas.
Uh-huh.
Can we call ourselves on seas?
I don't think so.
If you could go overseas, I would think that we're on seas.
Could you go underseas? You can go underseas.
I guess if you dug far enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of Doug, our special guest Doug is here. And anyway, they tweeted out that they don't know who Tupac is. They go, no, we don't know where Tupac is. That
Right.
was one of their...
Somebody asked him where Tupac is.
Apparently so, and
Yeah.
they thought that was... Is that the job of the CIA, to be wasting my time with jokes and getting headlines?
Wasn't he at Coachella a few years ago?
That's... Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess since then, they don't know where he went off
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
They don't know which island he ran away back to. We all know that was the real Tupac, right? That wasn't a hologram.
No, it's too real to be a hologram.
It was too real.
Yeah.
Or was 9/11 all holograms? Ask yourself these questions.
Was 9/11 a hologram, Tait?
Are you asking yourself that question right
Yeah,
now?
I'm pretty sure it existed because it was right after 9/10.
That's true. That's a good point.
But what of...
The next day was 9.
11?
No.
How
after
dare you.
9/11?
Oh, after 9/11. It's probably 9/12.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of.
You know what's really disappointing to me? Days like 9/9/99
Uh-huh. The
or
Herman Cain tax plan.
like we just had 12/12/2012. All these dates come and nothing fun ever happens. Like I thought we were supposed to, like, volcanoes are supposed to erupt and Y2K is supposed to go down.
You have a weird description of fun, by the way.
Oh, like death and
Nothing
destruction.
fun happened. No volcanoes.
Yeah. No, it's
hellstorm
we're
coming
still
out
here.
of the skies.
Yep.
No, because every one of those I've been out drinking, so I've had
so
fun.
you. Oh,
Yes. So,
I see,
yeah.
I see. I see.
It's meaningless celebration day. Put a bunch of numbers together. Let's celebrate it.
Well, today, I hate to break it to you guys, is 7/9/14, and if you're into numerology, you know that it's the biggest drinking day of the year. This is why we have on Doug from Deep Ellum
So
Brewery.
Doug is just
No.
gonna stick now.
Now, this is Tait, the most confusing name I've ever seen. You're Tait Lifto. Explain your name to me. I demand it.
So there's 26 letters in the English alphabet,
All right.
and so this is a random collection of some of those letters.
Is that what your parents? Is your name an anagram for anything?
Is
Well-
it Scandinavian?
Are you a physical psyop?
Yeah, no, I'm more metaphysical.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, Tait is my middle name, means cheerful.
Ah.
It's just a different spelling for Tate,
As we discussed, your first name is Doug.
and I've been going by it for a long time, since I graduated high school. Lifto is just a weird spelling of a French last name. My great-grandfather was French and was adopted by a French
Ooh,
family.
That's awkward.
But I'm Scandinavian by descent, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he hated himself.
Oh, it's sad to hear.
Yeah.
What is that? French and Scandinavians got beef?
I don't know. Just French people.
Yeah. Everyone hates them.
All the French listeners are going to be texting me later.
Do they
right?
hate? Do they hate everyone?
Call in if you're French.
Or do we just hate all the French everything?
I think it's a little bit of both.
I really have a bad feeling you just started something you don't want to get into, but I'm sure one of our first French callers will be calling in very soon, unfortunately.
Oui.
Yep.
Betty?
Anyway,
Yes,
no.
sir.
So my point in getting to the biggest drinking day of the year is apparently you brought
Let's
us some
drink.
beer.
Yeah.
Typically, believe it or not, we drink nonstop on this show, and we did not bring anything with us.
You didn't bring something to share with me?
No.
You don't want
Nothing.
any of that crap.
Not even like, I don't know, scotch or something?
No.
I got some
No.
vodka for you if you want some.
I like vodka. Jedi's bringing vodka in.
I didn't want to. I really thought you would slap us with this brewing sticker.
No, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the whole...
Like, hey, I brought
Craft
you, I brought you
brew
some,
scene,
I brought you
so-
some vodka. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Nope.
wear
Love
that
it.
on your face, asshole.
Was it worth
Oh, you
it?
got a button for me, right?
No.
the guy,
I have one for him, though.
the guy offers me a button, and now when I bring it up on the air, I'm refused.
Oh, nice. I like it. Little
Jesus
tiny bottle of vodka. Maybe in a
Christ,
minute after
Tate.
we drink beer.
Is
I
that
do have a button.
Oh,
Here you
thank-
go. This is our beer bunny. You
Beautiful.
get one too,
Oh, thank
Betty.
Thank
This
you,
is
sir.
cool. Okay, so really, let's get into it. You're no. I'm looking at our Deep Ellum on air signs over here. You, sir, Rabbit Hole Brewery. Brewing? Did we go into this already?
We did.
Rabbit
Read
Hole
your
Brewing.
sticker.
You are sales
Your sticker
Maestro.
that's hanging off. Very fun.
sales maestro. What was your official title?
Chief Sales Sensei.
Chief Sales Sensei.
Gotta have a sensei.
I like that.
Yeah.
So
Like
you,
Sensei Splinter from the Ninja Turtles?
Very, very similar, yes.
Nice.
you're
I'm
responsible.
coming out of my shell, though.
Yeah.
You said 6 counties. You
Yeah.
manhandle.
Yeah.
On a
I'm-
daily
I
basis?
manhandle on a daily basis.
Wow. What does that entail? You're making calls.
Oh, man.
You're shaking hands.
I just drink all day.
Is that true?
Just what everybody thinks. Yeah.
Nice.
It's the dream that we all think you're living.
No, it's a lot of email and text and phone calls in the morning, a lot of visiting.
That sounds horrible.
Accounts, doing events late at night, doing things like this, too.
Accounts
you know?
payable, accounts receiving.
But it's a lot of fun because basically I'm just promoting craft beer in general and then our beer specifically. I'm a big fan of craft beer, have been for many years, and want everybody to stop just listening to this media that says you have to drink Bud Miller and Coors.
Oh,
and
for
that
sure.
You have to drink this. We're telling you have to drink this.
Or you're not
and,
having
and
fun.
drink real crafted beer.
Or you're not down for whatever if you're not drinking Bud Light.
Yeah.
You guys need to get a cool catchphrase. Down to fuck tonight is what it should be.
That's our unofficial phrase.
Cool.
Yeah.
DTF.
I think I just stole that from the button. It was written down here on the button that I just put on.
Yeah, I wrote that for you.
Thank you.
I actually thought it was his
No,
button.
that
I
was-
got him confused.
That was a note that you wrote.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Eddie.
That's
I'm so
great.
sorry.
It's all right. I'll swap. It
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Cool. You guys are out in Justin,
Justin, Texas.
We're live on Justin TV right now, so shouts out to anyone named
What
Justin.
a coincidence.
Hello, Justin.
Justin-
Call in if your name
Justin
is Justin.
Timberlake.
If you're French and Justin,
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
Even better.
yeah.
So I had to look this up to even figure out where Justin was, but you guys aren't that far.
Is it near Prosper?
Very near Prosper. We're just north of Texas Motor Speedway.
Okay.
Quite a few communities out there. Argyle, Hazlitt. Shout out, Hazlitt.
Nice. Is there a Hazlitt ISD?
Yep.
Probably.
They're all watching right now. What's up, kids? Go fuck yourselves. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that to all our kids watching, but trust me, they've heard it before. They've heard worse.
Both of them?
Yeah. Both of my kids sitting at home watching, wondering what daddy's doing.
Why did he just tell us that? Are we supposed to actually do that?
Oh, what
Daddy said.
a confusing household I grew up in.
Get home. Did you fuck yourself? Yes, we did, Daddy. Okay, good. You can now have your dessert. Here's your allowance.
Yes.
All right. So how'd you hook up with these guys? Because you are not an original founding father of this brewing, right? You bring your expertise to them. I understand they didn't even want to hire you. They're like, we want to do this company ourselves. I'm looking at their Facebook, your Facebook. They're like laying out the whole thing from here's the land it's going to be on to here's the artist rendering of the building we're going into, and they've made it fucking reality. They got the building in there. It does look like Breaking Bad set. There's big old tanks of whatever all over the
Meth.
place. Mm-hmm. How much meth do you guys make out of there as well?
Not as much as you would think. Yeah, it's harder to get supplies these days. So,
Yeah, because when I see
small batches.
when I see Walt and Jesse get that big tub, I'm assuming you're getting at least
A
tubs.
lot of hops in there.
Yeah, hot meth.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You want to be able to taste the barley in your meth,
Oh, for sure.
and definitely I saw you guys getting down on that. No, but so I see these three guys, the three amigos. They start up a business, and they wanted to do it all on their own, and they ended up having to cave in and hire an expert sales sensei. Where do you fit in there? How did you cram yourself into their scene?
Well, it's not cave in. They already knew that it was going to be part of their long-term goals. I had met them a while back when I was with Deep Ellum Brewing, and had met Laren, who's one of the founders of Rabbit Hole. And we had gotten to know each other, and as time went on, I just was talking to them about what I could do for them in the scene. And I had their beer, was a huge fan, thought that the beer was really, really high quality. And I was interviewing all over the country and just thought that this was going to be the home. For one, I didn't want to pack up all my stuff and move across the country.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another, just the beer spoke to me, so wanted to be a part of it. These guys are good guys, and been loving every minute.
That's cool. So you used to be, if we can reveal this, you used to be right around the corner here in Deep Ellum.
Yep.
Something or the other, right?
Easy walking distance from where we are right now.
Yeah, doing something very similar to what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Was what they did, but Deep Ellum, what are they? Are they Deep Ellum Brewing?
Yes.
Okay. How'd you end up leaving with them? Did you fall out with them?
Just sometimes.
Did these guys money whip you is what I'm asking you? They like...
You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta be apart.
Did they buy you out? Did they give you a lot of money?
I just think it was just time for us to part.
Okay.
You know how it goes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But it's been good. It's been really good, and
Works out much better with
yeah.
Rabbit Hole.
Absolutely.
I like that. I like the Rabbit Hole everything. You guys got it down. People check out your website. People check out. You guys are everywhere. YouTube, Facebook. You're reaching out to the community.
We're even starting a MySpace.
Wow.
Yeah.
MySpace is so in right now.
Yeah.
We have a Second City account.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
You have a avatar on there.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
a little beer bunny.
That
you
makes
guys-
sense.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch the movie Avatar over there?
Not as much as you would think. We really are partial to Three Amigos. We get stuck on this one area where the guy's talking about his piñatas, and he goes, "Would you say I have a plethora of piñatas?"
What?
And he's like, sure. He goes, "Do you know what a plethora is? I would not want you to tell people that I have a plethora of piñatas if you don't know what a plethora
You
means."
can't get past this part in the movie?
And that's the part that we just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and talk about for hours. I don't know why. Plethora
you're
is
drunk.
amazing. Yeah.
How do I get drunk right now is what I'm asking.
Drink more alcohol. I figured out the winning formula, guys. If you want to get drunk, drink more alcohol.
Let's do it. Come on.
That's it. Huh?
Let's taste some of this. Let's get right in. Let's get
I
right
didn't
down.
bring enough to share. I just wanted you guys to watch me drink on air.
Go
okay.
for it. Let me
Is that
watch.
cool?
I'll get a contact drunk.
Contact drunk?
Yeah.
I like that.
Did you bring some Mike Madano?
I did. I brought some
Is
Mike
that what you
Madano
call it? You
beer.
guys call it? This is Mike Madano.
It's Mike Madano's 561.
You guys ever just want to taste Mike Madano?
Yeah, it's the essence of Mike.
Did you guys just have
I
him?
want some Mo.
Did you have him like sweat into a cup and you tried to, formulate some kind of dish? Well, it's not a dish, but some sort of petri culture of his.
You know a lot about the brewing
I
process.
thought so.
I can tell.
I know. Well, I know you got to throw some barley and hops in there as well.
You don't have to. You can go just from sweat.
When it's Mike Madano,
Sweat and tears.
you don't mess with Hall of Fame, okay?
Yeah.
You don't mess with Hall of Fame.
It's pretty amazing to have a Dallas Star go into the Hall of Fame, by the way.
Oh yeah,
I mean, that's huge.
yeah.
We haven't had this kind of thing happen in Dallas Stars history.
Yeah,
He brought a Stanley Cup to this city.
he's big time.
Yep. Him and all the boys from the 99 Cup team.
I
Joe
give
Newendike.
I give my
Eddie
support.
Belfour.
I give my support to the '99 team and Mike Madano especially.
Yeah.
I know that means a lot to them.
Darian Hatcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all those guys.
Yeah, I think Michael Irvin was part of that back then.
Uh-huh.
It was incredible. Why do you refuse to give me beer?
Is that in your notes?
No.
Bringing up Michael Irvin as a Dallas Star?
Yeah, can I cross that one out too?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You went to school in Garland?
South Garland.
That makes sense, right?
They didn't know about Michael Irvin being a Dallas Cowboy?
You mean Michael
Garland?
Irving?
Irving?
Michael Irving and Daryl Johnson,
Gosh.
Troy Aiken, all those guys.
This is painful.
Hmm.
Is this a sports show? I forget.
Yeah, this is the preeminent sports show in Deep Ellum.
Yep.
So Eminent is about to happen.
Yes.
This is right before Eminent.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Okay.
We're in the preeminent phase.
Oh, it's
I think
so
I'm supposed to be on the Eminent show.
it's so
Oh,
pre
a caller.
right now.
Say
Are they
hello.
French? Are they Justin? Hello?
Caller, you
You're
are
on the air?
On the air.
Hello, I'm on the air.
Are you French?
You are on the air.
I'm not French. Sorry to let you down.
Is your name Justin?
Oh,
Long-time caller, first-time listener.
wow. Thanks.
I was just wondering what other styles of beers the Rabbit Hole does, other than the Mike Madano.
You need to hear something other than Mike Madano to get into this?
I'm just wondering. I'm down in Austin. I'm wondering if possibly I could find it, but I need to know what I'm looking for.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, is this the guy who's in the chat room saying beer with weird ingredients is gay?
I don't know what Jedi's talking about. That wouldn't be me.
What kind of weird ingredients do you guys put in your stuff?
I have a breathalyzer on my keychain.
Nice.
Has life treated you that poorly?
No, not yet.
Oh, good.
It's my knock on wood.
That's your preemptive strike?
I hope my mom's not watching.
Don't worry, officer. I have a breathalyzer on my keychain.
Yeah.
I know when I'm too drunk to
Oh,
drive.
I know I'm a .2.
Here's
That's
my.
why I'm trying to get home quickly.
Here's
Why'd
my
you pull
thing.
me over?
Does that really work?
No.
Oh, don't they have apps for that? Like on an iPhone, you can breathalyze your eye. You can.
I don't think there's a hardware yet
my beer.
for the breathalyzer.
We should work on that. So you guys. This is my question. You guys bring people out all the way to Justin. Anyone who wants to go out there is driving 30 minutes to an hour, right?
Thank you, sir.
They're going.
Depends on how fast they drive. but
Let's
yeah.
say they get all the way out to Justin and they come for a tasting and they get wasty-faced. And then what? You guys send them out? You guys send them on their merry way? You guys should open up a bed and breakfast is what I'm suggesting. And Eddie and I specialize in this.
You specialize in bed and breakfast.
Yep. And
Okay. So which one of you provides the bed?
we both do.
Yep.
Yep.
So you guys are the bed
Yes. Yes.
and the breakfast.
And the breakfast.
And-
Yes, sir.
I'm curious. Tell me more.
I hope you're hungry. That's all I can get. That's all I
lots
can
lots
get
of hot
into.
dogs.
And some huevos.
Ooh, yummy. That's Spanish for eggs.
Yep.
No, it's not.
You learned something today.
That's Eddie for testicles.
Oh,
Trust me.
damn it.
So can I ask you where the Rabbit Hole branding comes from?
Yeah, Rabbit Hole is modeled after Alice in Wonderland
Okay.
overall. Just looking for a name. There's so many different things you can choose, obviously, but
Yeah.
looking for something mysterious, something that's a little bit magical, And really, we just wanted people to follow us down the rabbit hole on this journey together of craft beer. So that's
Cool.
where it all came from. Yeah.
Is there any Queen of Hearts involved? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, we got a beer coming out in September that's going to be called Off With Her Red.
Okay.
That's the Queen of Hearts beer. It's going to be a red,
Nice.
really hoppy red. So that's going to be awesome.
Cool.
I just poured you some Mike Madonna 561.
That's what this is?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even know we were going to be doing this today.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
get to
Thank
drink.
you. This is
Weren't
fantastic.
you begging for it for the last
I'm in a
appreciate-
wine glass.
I appreciate this a lot.
Because they always hook me up with appropriate glassware here at the Ellum on air.
What did you say this was? This is Mike Madonna?
Yep.
I'm about to taste?
It's
I could get you a Deep Ellum Brewing glass, but I don't think that's really appropriate. That's
I
all
gave you that
got.
glass, didn't I?
You gave me a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And I have them here, but I didn't want to pull that out.
No, it's all good.
Do we
But,
have to spit this out?
No,
Okay.
you get to swallow.
Okay.
Oh, Mike Madonna in my mouth. That's pretty good.
So it's a Kolsch style, which is a German style of beer from Cologne. It uses all true German ingredients, including a German yeast, an actual German Kolsch yeast. So we don't have a house yeast. We use different yeast for every beer.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's really easy drinking. Bud Miller Coors drinkers will definitely drink it as well. So it's a good crossover for people that aren't quite ready to jump into like
familiar-
sour beers.
It's a familiar taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But,
definitely easy to drink. It doesn't make me scared. I'm scared of brewing. You know, I'm afraid I'm going to get something. I'm not into like the real thick, dark, bitter, almost like you're drinking coffee type beer. But I know a lot of people are, and I'm glad that you didn't do that to me. This is fantastic.
Different strokes for different folks. I always just encourage people that are not sure about craft beer or not sure what it is, just to go places that do small samples and just sample a bunch of different things, find out what you like, and drink that. There's no right or wrong.
Have you met Mike Madonna through this connection?
Oh, yeah.
You hang out with him?
I wouldn't say I hang out with him,
You
but I've
babysit
seen him
for
a
him?
few times. No, but he is about to have twins.
Hey, now.
They're due this month. Yeah, he married a golf pro, and they have twins ready to pop in the next week or so.
He married Michelle Wee?
No, different one.
Different golf pro. Okay.
There's more than one.
Tiger Woods?
Different woman.
Okay.
Does Tiger Woods still play?
Yeah, Tiger
I
Woods.
think he broke his back.
Yeah.
He just had a failed comeback, but
failed.
He's just working his way back. Don't worry.
I heard he's teaming up with Hank Haney again to really work on that swing.
Is he really?
I have no idea.
That's what he needs to do. If he was a smart man, he'd go back to him. He'd go crawling back to him.
With his tail between his legs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How'd it work out for you without me? That's like me without Eddie on the show. Trust me. I've had to.
Don't forget it.
I've had to come crawling back
Yeah.
and put some Mike Madonna in my mouth.
Between your legs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's not my proudest moment. This, on the other hand, this is.
Gotta love drinking beer.
Yeah.
Made from here. It's good to have local beer for many reasons, but this scene is blown up so much. We got Community and we got Lakewood and we got I can count.
The craft brewing is
So-
really blown up in general in the past few years. It's really becoming popular, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Especially here in Texas. I mean, it's been popular in other parts of the country for a while, but it's really caught on here. The Dallas-Fort Worth area certainly is booming right now. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You drink alcohol that tastes good.
Yeah.
There's
What
a
could go
little.
wrong?
There's a little bit of hipster in it, though. There's a little bit of hipster movement that I'm not just gonna go to a bar. I'm gonna go to a brewery. But that's fun.
Don't a lot of those hipsters drink that blue ribbon? Is that what they drink?
Pabst Blue Ribbon, yeah.
Yeah, I
Hipsters
guess
are all over the place.
that's true.
Yeah, sometimes it collides with what you're currently doing, but
I think the do-it-yourself stuff is really hipster, I think, right? So
Yeah.
I'm sure that brings them into the genre, the niche.
Do you guys insist whenever people are out there doing tasting that they like swish it around? Do they have to like
Sniff
gargle? Watch how it.
that's wine that you're
Oh.
thinking.
Watch
of.
how it drips
This is
down the
beer.
sides of the. I'm sorry, I'm not the one drinking my beer out of a wine glass. How dare I ask that question?
Yeah, you're drinking out of a coffee glass. Do you need cream,
Yes,
Eddie?
Mike Madonna.
Cheers.
What about me, man? I'm over here without beer.
I know. I have a bottle for you too. It's just inconvenient to be on the air and throw you bottles.
Oh, you're not on the air right now. We're still just practicing.
This whole thing is
Oh,
inconvenient.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Jed, anytime you're ready, you can roll that 5 minutes to live, and we'll.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready, guys?
Yeah.
Mind control.
Beer
So-
coming your way, Jansen.
Man, I was checking out your YouTube, your personal YouTube channel,
Oh,
the Tait Lifto Celebrity All-Star Name YouTube channel, and I was seeing some beer betties.
yeah.
I was seeing your Heisenberg I guess that was the beer betties, right? Okay, so you guys hook up with these girls, beer betties. Hot chicks come out to talk to you about beer. Are they coming with the video equipment, or you guys are providing the video equipment? Who's got the idea to come up and do this Breaking Bad spoof?
Those are different questions, but a lot of the beer bloggers around town will bring their own equipment for doing various things.
Uh-huh.
Beer Betties is a popular beer blog,
Okay.
and they brought their own equipment. It was my idea to do the Heisenberg thing because as soon as I saw Matt in that fedora, it was just
Meant to
right
be.
there.
Yeah.
So I pulled the lines from Breaking Bad, and I recreated them to talk about beer, be beer appropriate.
Yeah.
And he learned the lines in like 10 seconds and
What a pro.
went straight to camera, and it was perfect.
Nice.
Your very own Walt Whitman. Anybody else watch the show?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I didn't like the way it ended. The only show recently that got a ton of hype that I really, really enjoyed the ending to was Fargo. I don't know if you guys watched Fargo.
I heard good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I've heard
Just
nothing but good stuff.
watch it.
I watched one episode like on mute while I was talking with people in the room, and I watched in one episode.
It was
You
terrible.
did not watch an episode. If you watched an episode on mute while there was people in the
And
room,
so
that's
I-
not watching an episode.
I watched this episode and I saw 3 people get murdered.
Get
probably
murked.
probably by like the same one guy, all like one after the other. And I go, what? Like how? Well, this show can't keep up this steam. Like it was like the second episode or third episode. Like how are there 4 people being murdered in small town Fargo? That's probably like a quarter of the population he just killed. It just didn't seem to make any sense to me. But if you're swearing to me, if you'll put your life on the line that this show is good, I'll
I
go
will
back
put
and
my
watch
life on the line. For one, you didn't watch the show. Let's start there.
Yeah, Jer.
You had no idea what was going on. You had it on mute, for one. You just saw some bodies.
But doesn't he have a good point with 4 people dying in one episode? Isn't that kind of overkill?
Yeah, answer that now.
Is it overkill? How many can and
Pun intended. If
should
you
die?
ask.
Yes.
But when it's Fargo, it's small, little.
First of all, the show's not actually in Fargo. Let's start there.
And it stars William H. Macy. How can you not watch that show?
Right.
And it doesn't star William H.
And when
Macy. He's not in it. He was in the movie.
Anything the Coen brothers direct, I'm down. So I'm going to watch
Yeah.
this whole series.
Yeah. So just start over and watch it. It's like it's like Gilligan's Island
Meets Lost?
Beaver.
Okay.
Leave it to
Really
Beaver.
weird.
No, it's not like that at all.
That's
You know,
really weird.
I'm watching that *Halt and Catch Fire*. Are you watching that?
That's
That's pretty good.
That. Game of Thrones? You guys Game of Thrones guys? No.
No.
You want to talk about a body count?
Breaking Bad is like the only show that I saw a clip from, what did you say, Game of Thrones, where the guy had the fight for the midget, and then, I don't want to spoil this for you, and then like the big guy kills him. Did you see that? Everybody thought the big guy was dead, and he
Yeah.
like sweeps the guy,
I'm just laughing at the
crushes his,
like fights a midget.
crushed.
Like, I don't know.
He was fighting for the
I don't say
honor
that very
for the
often.
honor of the midget, for
Yeah.
the honor for the midget's life.
The Midget King,
He was the extension. He was the
the Avatar.
the normal sized version fighting for he was the tribute, if you will.
Yeah,
And how'd that work out for him? It
didn't work out.
That
so
was
well.
that was shocking. That was a shocking. I don't watch these shows. I keep up with by YouTubing the popular moments, like Sons of Anarchy, where the chick got drowned in the sink in some final episode. I know that was a big deal because it was a big deal to people who watch the show, but I don't have to waste my time. I get right to the good stuff. I get right to the sink.
Get
Right to the bottom of the sink in this
That's our
matter.
catchphrase for the show. I get right to the sink.
What other show? I watched 5 minutes of True Detective. Anybody True Detective?
Oh, I loved it, but it was another show that had a disappointing ending.
See, I didn't stick with it. I put it on and I fell asleep in about 10 minutes,
You can't judge shows when you don't watch them. I'm
and
just
I
telling
decided
you.
it wasn't that good of a show.
Oh man, it's amazing. Can't wait till the next season.
But how about the acting by Matthew McConaughey, right?
All right.
He was great in Dallas Buyers Club, right?
He was.
That's what I
It
heard.
was really good.
Yeah.
You didn't watch it?
Nope. Heard he was great in Mud. I haven't seen Mud.
Do you guys want to talk about a show that you guys watch?
We don't watch any TV.
I watched about 10 minutes of Mud, if you guys want to get into that, too. I fell asleep watching Mud.
I watched This Is How I Live Now. That was a pretty good movie. Y'all seen that movie?
What is
No,
that?
I never even heard of it.
It's a World War III post-apocalyptic type movie.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Hey, this is actually perfect because you did bring trailers. Why don't we go from
Well, yeah, let's review some trailers.
movie talk that we don't know about to movies that we don't know about that are coming out?
Yeah.
All right, Eddie, set us up here. I don't know what you got for us.
So I think first we got here, I don't know. What do you want to go with, Jansen?
Well, I got Guardians.
We can play that one
That
first. Yeah.
Is this Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Oh, I've actually avoided watching this trailer from lack of interest, but I'll watch it here.
But it has Chris Pratt from the Lego movie.
Live. Who's Chris Pratt?
In the Lego movie.
What's the Lego movie?
The movie about
with
Legos. That's Groot.
Oh, Jar Jar Binks is back.
I look around.
Is this when Jar Jar grew up?
Has Dave Bautista.
Wrestling. Sky Fox.
Bradley Cooper.
Is that Sky Fox?
Bradley Cooper.
Lost stuff.
Yeah.
Our homes, our families,
Did you say what's up, home?
and we're facing a threat that could destroy us all.
Sky Fox? Is this where The Rock plays Hercules?
That's Ronan the Accuser.
If we're gonna save the galaxy, we're gonna have to do it together.
Is this a comic book?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to know any of these characters?
Why would you want to
It's one of the lesser known comic books.
Because I'm one of the idiots who lives in it.
Oh,
What the hell? I don't got that long a lifespan anyway.
who's the voice of the fox?
Bradley Cooper.
Is it George Clooney?
Bradley Cooper.
Why would you risk your life for this?
Because right now, life's giving us a chance to do what? Something good?
This is where Batista bombs Bradley Cooper.
It looks like Batista's in one scene and they're like dragging it out for this whole trailer.
I will destroy you.
Whoa. I've never seen a movie concept like this before. Fighting in space.
We're the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm with them.
You ever seen a raccoon fighting in space?
Oh, that's a raccoon?
No.
Marvel.
I have a plan. You've got a plan. I have part of a plan.
What percentage of a plan? I don't know. 12%.
12%?
That's a fake laugh.
It's real.
Totally fake.
That is the most real,
Oh,
authentic,
that's Chris Pratt?
hysterical laugh of
I recognize
my
that
entire
voice.
life because that is not a
no,
plan.
Bradley
I am
Cooper
Groot.
does the voice
So
of the
much better
raccoon.
than 11%.
Chris Pratt
What the
plays
hell
the
does that have to
human.
do with
Yeah,
anything?
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Groot's the only one of you who has a clue.
Oh, you recognize the voice from the Lego movie.
What have I seen him in?
Community? He's in Community.
Hey, Jansen.
I refuse Community.
Get your tickets now at Fandango.
I refuse
Get your
Community.
tickets at Fandango.
The hell's
Fandango.
Yeah.
Fandango?
All that we
Dingo.
just wanted to shout out to Fandango. Dango.
A dingo ate my baby.
I'm gonna give that a big thumbs down.
You're not excited to see that movie?
Not at all.
It's setting up the Avengers 3.
If I was in any way, shape, or form connected to making the new Star Wars movies, I'd be so pissed.
That they're stealing the Star concept.
Yeah, this is, like takes all the steam out of the new Star Wars movies. Like
Well, maybe if they didn't wait 20 years to do a new movie, then they could have got there first.
maybe they shouldn't have started this at all.
Started what? The Marvel movies?
Making the new Star Wars.
I will mute your mic right now.
Come on.
Never say that in the studio.
Does no one else want to stand up with me and say that J.J. Abrams should not be allowed to make Star Trek and Star Wars remake? I mean, this is fucking ridiculous.
He walked off Star Trek. He's not doing the third movie.
Okay, but he remade it. I mean, he started up the whole thing. He rebooted Star Trek. You can't reboot Star Wars.
Not a reboot, technically.
That's not fair.
He's not rebooting Star Wars either. He's continuing Star Wars with Harrison Ford and
That's reboot. Call it what you want.
When you're leaving out the giant Mickey ears in the room, that Disney owns it now.
they're gonna make tons of money off of it, just like they're making tons of money off those Marvel movies.
Yeah, and they're gonna Disney it up.
Cha-ching.
What do you have to say about that, Jedi? You're gonna stand up for Disney?
Dude, hey, listen, man. I appreciate the art of the whole thing. I'm not one to poo-poo on an idea of a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah, come on, Jared.
What does Mike Madonna think about the new Star Wars? I wonder.
2 lightsabers up.
Wow.
You heard it here first.
Thanks, Mike.
That's an exclusive Mike McDonald comment right
What else? What else you got for us? Come on, hit me with the next trailer. I'm in trailer mode now.
there. The next one, I guess we can do the. What was the other one that?
Boy, Eddie cares so much.
Are there raccoons fighting?
You got Exodus?
No, what was the other one?
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah, let's do that Ninja Turtle trailer.
Oh,
So it's turtles fighting.
shit.
Yeah.
Bam, bring it.
Did you know there's a new Ninja Turtle movie coming out, Jeremiah, by Michael Bay?
Yeah, I guess I've known about this since like the beginning when the script leaked out and
That they're aliens, not turtles.
Is that the case? Did they follow through with that?
No, they're turtles. They're not mutants.
They're alien turtles, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're just not mutant turtles.
I did
There's
not
no-
know
Still
Michael
called
Bay was
Teenage
doing
Mutant
it.
Ninja Turtles.
Are you out now? I am.
I'm out on Michael Bay.
But
Me
Transformers is
too.
so awesome.
He likes to do those camera moves, though.
Oh, it's nonstop. It's nonstop. I hate it.
He's gonna have a hero moment. I know.
Do you think someone's gonna leave their baby on the subway
The
platform?
camera coming up, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are standing there, and
Well,
the
they have
camera's gonna sweep
Classic
around
Michael
them.
Bay.
Yeah.
The cameras there going around them while they're spinning the opposite direction,
Yeah.
looking cool.
Yeah.
Why do they have noses? That's my question.
Turtles have noses.
They're aliens. All rules are off.
Yeah.
Looks like Shrek.
Find you. I'm sorry, that came across super creepy.
Is that
okay?
Batista?
We will find you though.
Any famous people doing the voices?
Johnny Knoxville's doing the voice of Leonardo.
Kill me.
You like Jackass?
He should be Michelangelo. Leonardo's too serious. Johnny Knoxville. This looks cool, at least.
Yeah, it does.
Taking your armor to the next level.
Michael Bay movies, their trailers always look awesome.
Yeah, then he watched
The
movie.
disappointment comes when you realize you don't get that money back.
Well, his movies don't settle down into movies. They're just perpetual trailers.
They're
it's just
hour and a
constant.
half trailers.
Oh my god.
But they make millions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, so you can't. So Jedi won't let us insult them.
I guess we should save some of this for on the air, right?
Yeah, remember some of these jokes you're making.
As soon as it comes back,
First time around.
trailer good.
Is this
Transformers?
Dubstep?
Oh wait,
Dubstep Ninja Turtles.
I really expected those cars to transform.
That Shredder,
Yeah.
dude.
Why not? It's Will Arnett.
The original Ninja Turtle movies were perfect. Shredder was perfect. The Shredder doesn't look good.
You sound like an old man, Jer.
I know.
No, that's stupid. They're turtles. Is there anything else we should know about them?
Whoopi Goldberg is in this movie.
She's still alive.
Sister Act 3, The Turtles.
You know you want to see it.
Well, he worked with Mark Wahlberg and threw him in Transformers, so maybe he'll make a new one with Whoopi there.
A new
Revive her
Sister
career,
Act? Yeah.
Yeah, Sister Act 4.
With those
they made
hero
3,
shots?
right? It's got to be 4 or 5.
I don't know why you're looking at me like I know Sister Act.
Next trailer, Sister Act 8, right, Eddie? You got for us?
Yeah, Sister Act 8 coming soon this summer.
She kicks turtle ass.
Yep.
Are you bailing
It's a
on the
bad
last
habit.
one?
Well, the last one is probably the main event here.
Oh, Eddie
Star
likes
Wars?
This one.
This is starring Christian Bale. It's the movie about Moses.
Oh, I'm already in. Already in. They got a trailer for this?
Yeah.
God damn! I saw a
Came out yesterday.
I saw like the first picture the other day, and now all of a sudden we've got trailer.
This is the new Terminator movie.
Jesse from Breaking Bad's in here, yeah?
I didn't see him in the trailer.
Are you
He's in
French?
here.
Are you Justin?
You say that
I hope
you
a French Justin
cause
calls
all
us.
this.
I really do.
It's happening.
I really thought he would.
You say this is not your fault.
Was that Jesse?
No, it wasn't. It was Ben
So let's
Kingsley, I
just
think.
see who's more effective at killing.
What is the number 214-787 deep?
That's it.
You or me.
747.
747 deep. Ridley Scott.
I never answered that Austin caller's questions.
No, you hate him. Are you guys in Austin?
Not yet, but we will be next year.
I think he was trying to get you the hookup and you refused him.
I don't need to answer his questions.
You're not beholden to him. Fuck him.
No, I want more callers to call in, but I want them to think that we're actually going to answer their questions.
And we're not.
I like callers. Do you have anything in your script for callers?
Yeah, that's page 3. We're only on the first page right now, so.
You got to write bigger. You get through more pages that way.
That's true. That was how I got through high school. Well, this movie looks utterly boring.
Yeah, it's Ridley Scott. He's kind of lost it.
So you think that's worse than a Michael Bay film?
Well, they're both remaking their same movie. Like, that's Prometheus and that's Gladiator.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just remaking his movies. Michael Bay's just remaking his own movies.
Hey, if it works, it's a winning formula, right?
Hey, y'all have a caller.
Oh, they held on?
Caller, you are on the air.
If you'd like to make a call.
Oh,
She sounded hot.
She's called me before.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
I think she wanted my number.
Go on. If we'd like to make a call, what? Oh, she's not with us anymore.
She didn't have the balls to go on the air with us.
Yeah, she sounded hot, so if she wants to call back, anytime. I think she really wanted to get in on that trailer talk, and then we got to her when it was over.
Call back, caller. We want to talk to you, especially if your name is Justin, even though you're a girl.
Don't call back, please.
I need a Justin to call. A French Justin would be perfect, but if you're French or Justin, just call.
Or Justin watching TV, or watching Justin TV.
It's easy, right? 214-747-DEEP.
DEEP. That's
and
right.
Find out how deep we can go.
Yeah. Follow us down the rabbit hole.
Where are you guys on tap? That's the big thing, right? You're a brewery.
I think she's calling back.
That's
I hear
what
the ring.
she's calling, asking this. Go ahead, ask them where they're on tap.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm not no woman, first of all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she sounds hot.
My dick hangs low.
Whoa. Say, man.
Oh, sorry. But anyway, Mike Madonna, what's going on, brother?
That's not Mike Madonna, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought that's what you were calling him.
No, we have a beer that is named after Mike Madonna. It's the 561. That's how many goals he scored in his career. It's the current record for a U.S.-born hockey player as well.
Ka-ching.
But
how many? What was his number?
He scored 561 goals.
Well, what happens if I drink 561 of those beers? What will you give me?
Probably rush you to the hospital. I'm just guessing.
We'll give you liver cancer.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've had my stomach pumped.
We'll give you cirrhosis.
Not the first time you had your stomach pumped? When else did you have your stomach pumped?
Man, it was a wild night, man. It was like me and 5 chicks and... Anyway. But, what was I going to say, man?
Wait, is this Steve?
Who?
No, sorry, I thought you were Steve, because I had the same story happen to me.
Oh, already. Freaky. But, what was I going to say? So, are you a beer connoisseur? Do you, like, really love beer? Do you, like, switch it around and then smell the glass, like it's wine?
I do.
Have you ever dipped yourself in it? I think you know what I'm talking about.
I've done much with beer that I'm not always proud of. But
no.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think about it. I dream about it. I drink it a lot.
So when you drink, how many beers do you like to drink in one sitting?
Oh, man. I don't know if there's really an answer. I think it's basically until I get home.
Already. So you don't believe in just sitting there and drinking 2 beers and then, calling it a day?
That's pretty hard for me. I mean, I drink it because I love the beer. And,
good answer.
I have many, many different flavors that I enjoy, so I drink a lot of it. I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer to that. I do think that we should never drive drunk on the roads, but it's really hard just to sit there and have 2 beers and
That's
then
why
leave.
you drink a lot, so your tolerance builds up.
Right. I've always asked this question. How could I expect somebody to sit down at a piano and play Mozart if I've never given them a lesson? Right. How can you expect me to be able to drive drunk if you won't allow me to practice? Like, if you let me practice, which I have, I promise you I'll be very good at it. It can be done.
I don't drink and drive. I drive and drink.
There you go.
Different,
Right. Driving is the priority. As long as you got your heart in the right place, I don't think there's anything that can go wrong. And I think science has proven that.
Double by the time you leave the club, you're all right.
Mm-hmm.
Or the bar or the brewery, whatever floats your boat.
As long as you're gonna go home and get your dick wet, I think it all evens out.
Keep beer alive. What's your name, sir?
Tait.
Madonna. I think it's Mike's brother.
say you're doing awesome, man. I'm a fellow beer connoisseur. I love beer. Beer before liquor. Never been sicker. You know what I'm saying? And keep it up, brother. You know, I want to drink with you right now. You know, if I could go down to the studio, I'd drink with you right now.
Nice. I like it. We'll definitely have to get drinks soon.
And I like you, brother. Keep it up.
Thank you, buddy.
Mind control!
Mind control!
How many beers, let's say 12-ounce, servings, have you handled at one time? That's a very good question because I've had a conversation with women who can go into like a 20-pack, a 24-pack, and I mean, for me, literally like 6, 7, 8, and I'm tapping out. You're a professional at this.
I am, and all beer has different alcohol levels as well, so it depends on that. I do remember I had 4 beers that were all 16% ABV, and all of a sudden I was drunk as a skunk, just like that. So you have to know what you're drinking and what you've eaten. In that case, I hadn't eaten anything, so like a standard beer, like a Mike Madonna beer, I could probably have 6 or 7 of those.
100? Wow.
Without
600 or 700?
No, not 100.
Oh.
1,000.
Speaking of beer, is there any more any beer we can try?
Yeah.
I would like to try one.
How long is this show? I was.
We got another hour.
Oh, okay. we got time.
Did you bring something other than Mike Madonna?
I did. I brought Rapture and I brought 10 and 6.
Oh,
so.
give me some of that Jesus.
Oh,
Give
I
me
gotta
some of
tell
that.
you, I thought the Rapture was Mike Madonna's beer. I apologize. What you guys promote that very is Rapture like that's like the main Rabbit Hole beer?
Well, I think the Mike Madonna beer definitely gets the most press because of Mike Madonna's name. Obviously, everybody knows who he is. He just got inducted into the Hall. Well, he's not inducted yet. Just got announced that he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. One of 4 players this year. His number was just retired, so obviously his name carries a lot of weight. But Rapture is a brown ale that honestly I've never really had a brown ale that I enjoyed drinking, and people are really getting into the Rapture. So. It's getting a lot of just
what does it taste like?
People talking.
Something
it's got
mainstream. Like what is it?
I can't really think of anything that tastes quite like. It's kind of like Newcastle-ish because it's a brown ale. Newcastle's a brown ale. Moose Drool.
Oh, I see. Okay,
but it's a little bit amped up. It's Americanized brown ale. So
that's what we want around here.
Absolutely. You guys want to try some?
That's why Justin won't call in because he's a French asshole. We don't want that shit on this Americanized show.
Oh. If that's a Justin
Caller?
French guy.
We're sorry.
Caller?
Sorry, I'm not a Justin.
Oh.
Are you French?
No.
Let me let you in on a little secret. We can't see you, so if you called in and pretended to be
Oh,
it's Justin.
Wow, okay.
Oui.
I'm sorry, you just have to make our guest dream come true. I want you to know how badly he wanted you to call in, Justin.
Oh, yeah, maybe the phone call.
Yeah, we just wanted you to call in so we could say fuck you in your French ways and your French fries and your toast.
I'm not actually French.
I was just watching Drunk History, if you guys have ever seen that, and they were talking about the Statue of Liberty being a gift from France, so France is on my mind today, so this is perfect.
What's the Drunk History? What is Drunk History?
It's on Comedy Central. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. They get a guy or a girl on camera. They get them drunk. They teach them about history. And then when they're drunk, they retell the historical story that they know while they're drunk to camera. While they're telling it, they have other actors that act it out in costume and mouth the words of the drunk person telling the story. It is hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
They act out what the narration.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. You got to watch it. I learned a lot too.
Can I ask a beer question?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm kind of preempting her because I got some of the other beers. This is something I've always wondered. Like when you say as a brewery, all right, we're going to make an IPA, or we're going to make a brown ale, or we're going to do a stout or a porter. Like
this guy's showing off right now.
Yeah. When you start out, you're like, okay, well, this is what everybody else. This is the grain they use. This is the hop they use. Like, what's the process from like starting from the beginning? Is it like, do you go by a recipe, or is it kind of, oh, we like this grain, or we like this hop?
Yeah, I think everybody's process is probably a little bit different. Our process is more taste first, and then we work backwards from that. What do we want this beer to taste like? What do we want to experience when we drink a beer? And so Tom will develop the recipes backwards from that. If we want a hoppy red looking beer, what kinds of styles could we possibly do? What's interesting? And then how do we build that from there? So we work backwards based on how we want the beer to finish and then figure out the style from there. Because we recognize over 100 different styles under guidelines, but really there's thousands and thousands and thousands of ways to make a beer, because you have all these different grains, you have all these different hops, all these different yeasts, different water quality across the United States. So you can make beer a lot of different ways. So basically we just start with what do we want it to taste like at the end of the day, and then work backwards.
Cool. And other question I was kind of asking earlier, how far north from Austin do I got to go to find your beer?
Well, unfortunately, you have to come to the DFW area right now. We're looking at getting down to Austin next year, but right now it's just in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, so you'd have to come up here.
All right, cool. Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you so much.
But you guys are kind of big time in it, right? Like, I've seen you guys are in Three Forks. You're in Fuzzy Taco. Is it one Fuzzy Taco, or are you in, like, every Fuzzy Taco?
We're not in every one.
How do you break that market?
They have 82 locations at this time, but we're starting to branch out more and more Fuzzies as well. Definitely talking to some other bigger clients as well. We're in all the Texas Land and Cattles in DFW.
Cool.
Three Forks was a big one for us for sure. But yeah, it's just one day at a time. You just talk to people and introduce them to the beer, let them try it, tell them your story, and if they like it, they want to buy it. So it's been going well.
You go in pumping the Mike Madonna?
I just really just tell them our story and approach all the beers. To me, it doesn't matter which beer it is, as long as they're embracing something that's more crafty and local, because I stand behind every beer that we make, and I really believe a lot in just in the economy, for one, just having the money stay in the local area.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we buying all these beers from out of state or even out of the country, even though they're good beers, when we've had this recession that's been going on, all that? Let's keep the money local.
You just sold me on it. Yeah, I mean, that's good enough reason for me, because I'm not hipster enough to want to go do it just for kicks. But that makes sense. Drink some, Dallas beer made from Dallas hands. I like that. Dallas stars Mike Madonna.
Do you want beer?
Tasted good.
Are your mugs empty?
Yeah.
What do we got?
This is the coffee of beers.
Yes, sir.
So this is going to be Rapture. It's going to look really dark, but it's going to drink very smooth.
This is going to take us to heaven with Jesus?
It's so sad that people that are actually listening to us can't smell or taste this right now. We got to invent that. Taste and smell TV.
Okay, if you don't mind figuring that out and coming back with us.
So it's a darker looking beer, but it's going to be real light to medium bodied, smooth. You're going to have some caramel. You're going to taste a little bit of coffee on the back end. That comes from the dark roasted malt. There's no coffee or chocolate in here, but it comes from the dark roasted malt, and it's awesome. It makes me so happy. So while we're enjoying ourselves, please enjoy a moment of silence.
No, let's really get into this.
I want to smell the beer.
I like the way...
Smell it!
God!
Jeez!
I keep leaving me out over here.
Come on, Jedi. I got another bottle for you. Did you polish off that 561?
I did.
Jedi's like sitting outside the strip club looking through a window.
Let me in. I want to touch that. Now, he's actually in the best seat because we're sharing one beer, and then he's getting entire beer
I'm
himself.
sharing it with Rodney. Rodney Blue, local of everything. Hey, so do we get like special beer because they don't have a label on them, or is it like kind of Russian roulette where you just kind of?
We don't have a canning or bottling line, so I literally hand bottle these myself.
I could taste that.
Yeah, and it's a pain in the ass to hand bottle all these. I'll spend an entire day and I'll get maybe 50 bottles and some growlers out of it. So it's a pain in the ass, but you got to do it.
Cool.
Because our customers need to try the beer before they put it on. So yeah, I'm using my samples on you guys.
We appreciate your hard work.
Yes.
That is
sampled all over you.
That's very coffee, as you warned me. I do feel like I'm tasting coffee. That's interesting.
Yeah, because coffee is comes from roasting the beans, right?
Oh.
So it's the same process. You get that carbonation on the actual grains that gives it the coffee flavor.
You roast the hops?
Not the hops. The grains get roasted, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
malted.
the barley and the hops.
All
get roasted.
Yeah, grain is the family of all these different things: barley, wheat, all that stuff. But yeah.
Interesting. No, I like this. I would drink this. I could drink a whole. I'm giving you a hint here. I mean, I could drink a whole cup of this. This is pretty good.
That's a ringing endorsement. He can drink a whole cup of it.
I can drink a whole coffee mug of that.
So I can't get a Justin or a French person.
You did.
Can I just get a hot girl to call me?
That's asking.
Does that ever happen?
No.
Do we have any of those?
We can do that too. I'm sure we have a hot girl listening right now. I know.
Mick
we have
might
one
have
watching
said
right now.
only Cubans drink coffee beer.
Oh, is this true? Have you found this to be the case?
I don't know much about what he's saying. If it's coffee beer, like if he's talking about, because you can actually make a beer with coffee. This, you get notes of coffee just from the roast of the malt, which is a different thing. There's no caffeine in here, but there are coffee beers out there, yes. I don't know if Cubans enjoy that. I don't know who.
Mark Cuban does.
He's saying
Mark Cubans. Yeah.
Hey, what was that? You put something on your beer a second ago. What was that?
Oh, this is my Gone to Pee card. It protects my beer.
So no one slips a roofie in it?
It's not roofie proof. It just prevents the waitresses from picking up your beer thinking you're done when you leave to go to the restroom. You can use a coaster on top, but for me, I don't know. I just like this better.
Coasters are probably dirty.
Coasters are dirty. They're dropping particles in your beer.
Yeah.
Does the flap of water change color whenever somebody roofies it?
Yes.
I don't know. I'd like to have a card that says you can slip a roofie in my beer.
Please.
Yeah, please roofie me. Take me home.
You don't have to work so hard.
Yeah.
I'm volunteering.
Yeah.
I love it.
Somebody wants to know any other Belgian styles other than the Wonderlust?
Somebody really wants to know that?
Yeah, Wonderlust is our current summer seasonal. It's a Belgian Saison.
How'd this person know that?
I don't know. They're a fan.
Hell yeah.
They're neither French or Justin.
Now we need the hot chick to call while he answers this question.
Yeah. So that's our only current Belgian beer. There's so many different styles, of course. As I mentioned, there's over 100 recognized styles, and within that, there's so many different sub-styles. We're not going to focus on any particular area. We have beers from all over, but that's our only current Belgian.
And you guys don't have much more than that, right? You guys...
We have 4 beers currently available. We got the Mike Madonna 561, which we started off with, the Rapture that's on in your glass right now. We're about to sample 10 and 6, which is an English IPA.
Why is this called the Rapture?
Let me hurry this up.
It puts you into a sense of euphoria.
Ah, okay.
There's a much more complicated answer that's boring.
I'm feeling it right now. You don't even have to explain it. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
This is Rapture.
You're being pulled up to heaven?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
You guys seen This Is the End?
Oh, yeah.
That was very strange to me that the whole movie ended up being a movie about the rapture.
What is This at the End?
Wasn't that the movie?
That Seth Rogen vehicle?
Seth Rogen and all those guys playing themselves like
yeah.
it was the end of the world, and it turned out to be the rapture, right?
I don't recall
I'm
that.
mixing up
I thought
my
it was
movies.
just like the end of the world.
Yeah.
I'm mixing up a movie. There was a movie that divulged and it became a rapture movie.
Well, Simon Pegg.
There's that new HBO show, The Left Behind or whatever. The Leftovers. Yeah.
There was that At World's End, that Simon Pegg beer crawl movie.
Oh, that was awesome.
No rapture in there?
I swear it was This Is the End. Yeah, because they would die and they start going to heaven and they would stop people from going to heaven. And Seth Rogen and them at the end were trying to continue going to heaven. It was really bizarro.
Yeah.
And then the guy who's in all those movies, the black guy that was in The Office as well, he, in Hot Tub Time Machine, he, on Netflix, I found a movie with one of those other famous actresses these days. And they made a movie about the rapture as well, a comedy movie. So there's some fascination with Hollywood right now with the rapture.
The rapture is hot right now.
Yeah, it's very hot right now. Which is why we do this show, because we're all about the rapture.
Yeah.
It was my dream growing up to make a R-rated rapture movie. Is that a weird confession? I wanted to make a movie.
Yes.
Because they make horrible Christian movies. Every Christian movie is terrible. And they waste your time watching this rapture thing, and there's no cussing, and there's no whatever. You go, this is the real world. If it was to really happen, there'd be, people dying, there'd be a lot of blood, there'd be a lot of cussing. Hopefully some nudity.
Somebody's complaining about ads.
Uh-oh.
Get ad block.
Ad
Blocks all
block.
ads.
It's a simple solution, folks.
There you go.
It's free.
Now, if you're watching it live, does the commercial break it up, or does it still
It does.
continue?
It interrupts what you are saying. That's why if you
Do you know when that happens?
No, I don't. It's a Justin TV thing.
Ah.
But good news is this is probably one of the last shows that we will be streaming on Justin TV.
Where are we going?
Just Deep Ellum on air, man. It'll be all us.
We have a chat?
So commercial free. Oh yeah, big time
Sweet.
chat, commercial free, streaming in HD.
Hell yeah.
Down.
What'd you
Courtesy of Ellum.net,
Yeah.
Opus 3.
What'd you say we're getting installed?
High speed fiber optic internet. We're going to have the fastest internet in
Look at
Dallas.
us.
It's good to have more fiber in your diet.
Thank God Tate was here this week, because next week we'll be in HD, and I don't know.
I have a face for radio.
You're on camera.
Yeah, but I'm not in HD cameras, super zoomed up.
That's pretty cool.
That was one of the craziest thing when everything went to HD and you started seeing like these people that you grew up with on the news, and all of a sudden you see them in HD.
Not doing too well.
Whoa!
They're really rough.
Yikes.
Man, yeah, these news people, it's not their best friend. You see, the horrible makeup job. You see the acne. I don't even have that good of an HD TV. I mean, I can't imagine these people with the 4K. Who wants to see Dale Hansen in 4K?
Call in if you want to see Dale Hansen in... No, I'm just kidding. It'd just be Justin from France.
Go for it. Yeah, call in if you do. That's the weirdest reason to call I've ever heard.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I just want to have another voice in my head for a little while, so call in if you're anybody other than Dale Hansen.
Tate. It's the other voice in your head.
I have many voices in my head. They're constantly arguing, too, which makes it hard to get things done sometimes.
So let's get on to this 1060... What'd you call them? 10.6? 1016? 1061.
Somebody says, speaking of Dale Hansen, make Jeremiah drink some IPA.
Come on. Is that the 1016?
I just want to keep hearing you come up with names. That's more fun.
1069.
1069.
9999. The 999 plan.
I'm not even done with my rapture, but yeah,
666.
we'll break that out. It's an English IPA, which is... I just have to say...
How can it be an English IPA?
I have to say English IPA, because everybody goes IPA and they think they know what IPA is. Well, IPA was not invented in America, even though we think everything was invented here in America. It actually wasn't. It was invented across the seas. So we took over IPAs over here, and we used a bunch of West Coast style hops. Nothing against those.
But that would make sense, too, because England had more to do with India than we do, right?
Yeah, they had the spice routes, and they started hopping beers to keep it basically from spoiling. They found hops was a preservative. They used a lot of different things as preservatives before they discovered hops. Rosemary, all different spices. But yeah, that's basically where it came from. So we're going back to the roots. We're using English hops in this beer. So it's going to be different than a American-style IPA.
Wait, so why is it called IPA if people think it's American?
Well, IPA stands for India Pale Ale from the Indian spice trade.
Why do people think it's American beer? I've never thought it was American.
No, what I mean is just that once IPAs came over here and American brewers started brewing IPAs, they started using hops from the Pacific Northwest, which is basically Oregon, Washington, up into Canada. Mm-hmm. Those hops have different properties to them than hops that come from England or Belgium, things like that. IPAs started becoming popular. Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale. There's so many different examples of IPAs. Dogfish Head 90 that everybody's probably pretty familiar with. Those are, and you got a bunch of Stone and things from the West Coast, Russian River.
Yeah,
use all these different hops from the Pacific Northwest. Well, they have characteristics of being super, super piney, or you get these flowers and citrus notes and all these bright flavors, bright notes, a lot of bitterness. So,
this isn't like that.
And hops from all over the world taste different.
Right.
These hops are from England, so they're going to be more mushroom earthiness,
bad
that
teeth.
kind of thing. So,
Austin Hippie says English IPA is usually maltier than American styles.
Get out of here.
Yeah, a lot of times they are. You're always going to see that in European beers too. A lot more malt focus.
What makes my beer malty?
So you have 4 ingredients in beer: water. So it's good for you, right?
So that's what most of Bud Light is, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So you got water, yeast, hops, and grain. The hops and grain kind of counterbalance each other. The grain gives it the malty characteristics, the more bready characteristics, the thickness, the color. Hops are going to counterbalance that sweetness. Hops have a bittering agent. They also can add aroma and things like that. But in the process of the boil, you're balancing out the sweetness with the hoppiness.
So how do I make me malty?
So a European beer that's really, really super sweet and thick is going to be more malty.
Okay.
Something like a super, super crazy.
And what are they doing
double
to it that makes it
IPA is
malty?
super hoppy. Just
They put malt balls in there?
less hops, more malt. Yeah.
Now, why is there only 4 ingredients? Why can't you shake up the industry and throw in I don't
Peppermint?
know. Yeah, there you go. Peppermint.
Oh, you can, and people do for sure. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff you see, strawberry beers and probably peppermint beers, and coffee beers, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I don't support any of those.
That sounds un-American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
America.
Somebody keeps saying Dogfish 120. What is that? I don't even know what
That
that
is a 120-minute straight through hop process that Dogfish does. It's a special beer. It's a limited release. It's about 18% alcohol by volume. Very, very limited in Texas. So when it appears, it's gone very, very quickly. I think it's all right, but to me, it's kind of overdone, overpriced, overhyped beer.
Is it the alcohol content different or just
18%? Yeah.
Ooh, I'll drink that.
Yeah. So you drink one of those.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Bud Light equivalents that is. It's a lot. It's math I can't do in my head.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 of them for sure.
Yeah,
At
that's
least.
beyond the math I can do.
Damn. And that's but see, something like that to me is gonna taste very bitter, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I can't do that.
So how does a beer get made with higher alcohol content?
Yeah, how come you can't get a 30% alcohol beer?
You can. It's very, very difficult. Yeast actually is what creates the alcohol. So yeast eats the sugars that come out of the grain.
Okay.
And yeast behave best up to around 12% alcohol by volume before they're done. They don't have anything left in them. They're full. They've had their turkey dinner. They're floating to the bottom. So you have to use specialty yeast to get over that in some cases. There are beers that are over 30% where what they do is they brew the beer, they freeze it, they shave off the ice that is basically the water in the beer. They refreeze it, and keep shaving off the part that's not alcohol to get it to a higher alcohol concentration. But just the nature of the beast, the yeast doesn't really get you up to anything more than somewhere in that 12 to 18% range, depending on what yeast you're using.
Did you go to school to learn all this, or is this just like experience?
No, this is all experience. I started
School of
drinking
Hard Knocks.
craft beer about 10 years ago. I had a Moretzi 8, changed my life. I was amazed that there was beer that was quality, that had different levels to it, that tasted great with my meal. Just it impressed me so much. I just kept drinking and reading and drinking and reading, and now I know a lot just from doing it.
That's how I know about weed.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
You just
that's
kept
what you gotta
smoking
do.
and smoking.
Yeah, it's like anything. People get intimidated by different aspects of life that they don't know a lot about. But the key is, if it's something that interests you, just start somewhere.
Yeah.
And then over time, you'll be amazed at how much you learn.
The 10,000 hours in.
Yeah, just start somewhere. If you're interested in beer, go drink a beer. If you're interested in playing the piano, freaking start playing the piano. So you got to start at square one before you can get to.
If you're interested in driving drunk.
That's some great life advice there, Tait.
I know.
Thank
I'm
you.
a mentor now.
We appreciate your help today.
I don't know what happened, Jansen. I'm suddenly a mentor on this show. How'd that happen?
Yeah.
Well, we're in desperate need, so.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
When you get Tait to do a beer show here on
There you
Deep
go.
on Air, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of interest. You've got people ringing off the hook to ask you beer questions. I would have never thought.
Yeah.
I'd have never thunk it.
I want to know where my French Justin is, though. I'm still looking for him.
He called. He called and yelled at us for a minute.
Oh, that's very French.
You're drunk. You don't remember this.
You've
Don't
had too
remember
many.
All right. How are we doing on time? I think.
What do you have written down?
Why don't we wrap this up? Pour us up whatever the other one is. We're only going an hour here, so we got to get drunk as fast as possible.
Oh.
You got to understand this.
Only an hour.
We've
That's so sad.
we got a couple minutes here to kill. To kill with. I've got Dallas YouTube. She has returned in all her pride and glory.
You ever watch YouTube over there, Tait?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do watch the YouTubes.
You know YouTube?
I've heard of it. It's on the interwebs.
Oh, he does. I was looking at his YouTube. He's got a presence.
I like the YouTubes.
Yeah. Are you a partner with Google?
A partner?
Yeah.
Are you AdSensing right now?
I don't think it's legal in Texas yet, but
No, not yet.
But you're open.
But Google would be my partner of choice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm a Yahoo kind of guy.
Yahoo!
In all honesty, I hate
Did I
Yahoo.
nail that?
Just throw that out there.
AOL.
We're actually going to be in the our new studio is being built in the Yahoo building.
Don't
down
say.
the
I was about to say. Don't say Yahoo.
It is.
Well, when we get over there, I'm gonna love
it's
it.
Mark Cuban's old building where he started Broadcast.net and then was bought up by Yahoo. And so when you go in there, it still has the Yahoo colors. And then when you look at the wires, they still have the Yahoo logos all over their wires, which is, why are you doing that?
It's cost effective.
Yeah. They're
Which
big time.
building is that? Is that where Life in Deep Ellum is? Or is
It's
that
across
next,
the street from
next building? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Mavericks?
across the street from the Mavericks building.
Okay.
It's where Opus
I was
3
trying to
is.
remember which one of those buildings used to be
Yeah.
Yahoo, but yeah. Can you believe?
When are we moving over there?
They're building the studio now, so
Fuck yeah.
a couple months.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be my fourth studio since I met you.
Tate's been to all of them. Yeah.
I'm doing the tour, doing the studio tour.
Interesting.
If you're interested, give us a call at 214-747-DEEP in the studio tour led by
Studio 3.
Tait. I will bring you to all the studios. That's not actually going to happen. Don't call. It might happen.
Please don't call.
Depends what your name is.
We should make it happen, except the first studio, probably someone was just living there, so they would just kind of be like, what the fuck's going on?
What are you doing here?
Homeless people or actual residents? Or
Yeah.
All right, let's roll this YouTube. This is these are videos that were uploaded to YouTube this week.
is that 635?
That's 30
Okay.
or 45. That's 45 coming into town. She's exiting onto 30.
Is there a wrong way driver?
Take 530 East.
This is a truck driver
Trying to say
girl.
bye to Dallas. Can I do that? Bye, Dallas.
Bye. Get the fuck out of here.
Ramp.
10-4, good buddy.
See you later.
Ramp. Something I wanted to tell you guys because I'd like you to do something for me.
Don't all women?
Can you guys, in the commentary, leave happy birthday
Comments.
wishes for Haley? It's Haley's birthday today, the 6th.
Happy birthday, Haley.
So I'm going to let her know that there's going to be a bunch of comments for her down the bottom. So leave well wishes and love.
I didn't
and all
look. I
that
wonder if
lovely
anyone
stuff.
said
no
happy.
comments.
I should have looked if anyone.
We'll see her again. I am going to go up there the 22nd,
Wish her
23rd.
happy
We are going to
birthday.
hang out. And
Nice.
I am going to include her.
This chick's
I did
coming
come
on
up
y'all's
with
show
a
next
really good choose your own adventure, and I think I'm going to try and get her involved. So happy birthday, Haley.
truck driving
happy birthday,
hour.
Haley. She's getting old. She's
my.
almost legal. Uh-oh.
For you, to what?
What does that mean?
I'm not going to tell you legal for what, because then you'll know how old she is, and that's not cool.
I want Haley to call her.
But say
Wow.
happy birthday to Haley for me, okay?
Happy birthday,
and if you
Haley.
really
Look
at
wanted,
that
you could
mattress
send
back
something in the
there.
mail. The P.O. box is down below, too.
How many truck drivers do you think she's
And she'll
welcomed
get
into
it.
that thing?
Eventually. She'll get it before I'll be home. But,
Wait, so is
don't
this
put her
chick
name
an
on it, put my
actual
name on
truck
it.
driver?
Yeah.
Put my name on
She
it.
records herself
Sarah.
driving all over. She
I
came
don't
through
know how
Dallas
you
this
do
past
that.
week.
Somehow.
She's an
Because my name is on the box.
truck
Haley's.
She's got thousands of views on all her
so-
videos.
Really?
Yeah.
We're cutting
I
things
mean,
here.
look at those tits.
Right. It's all about them tits.
I didn't even notice those. That's weird.
Woo! This is the Bon Jovi cover band.
Oh, I
Is
thought
that
it was
Bon
still
Jovi?
her.
They were at House of Blues. Wait till the lights come on. It almost looks like it's rocking, then the lights come on. Oh, the top is empty. Nobody's here.
We paid $0
Yeah.
to get in here.
And
You
that
guys
was
want
so
some
too
beer?
much.
You know all the words.
I've actually performed on this stage. It's really not that hard to do.
Cool. Well,
You still have beer.
it's cool that you did.
Why'd you bring me his
Finish
mug when
that.
he has
Come on,
beer
man.
in there?
Here goes a random boat party.
You're ridiculous.
Are they wubbing?
Eddie, have you... Eddie, have you ever been to a party this fun?
Every night.
That's grown parties.
Could you imagine Eddie standing back there just like watching everyone? "Hey, I'm on the top deck."
I don't sound like that.
Oh, living on a
Oh. Hey now.
Is that at the Dallas Children's Theater?
I think
That
it is.
was quite a transition.
This is a commercial for this girl's
Is that lamb chop?
puppeteering. I think those are weed.
Is that a
She's
bong?
smoking it. Yep.
Dude, this is so meta.
Oh, there's three of us jumping over each other.
I dated the one in the middle.
Wow.
You seen those commercials with the puppets for Verizon?
No.
I hate those.
Oh,
Creepy.
right.
And
right.
they're not Verizon, it's DirecTV.
Sorry, Verizon. That's that bad puppet from Pee Wee.
I need you to
hate
fact
all
check.
because they have they have wings.
That's pretty good.
Puppeteering, it gives you wings.
Was that thing just getting attacked by a rat?
You know, it's Nutcracker.
Whoa, smoke this, dude.
That's that Kush. That good Kush.
You ever hit
Not
that puppet
regular.
kush?
Puppet Kush.
You don't smoke that brown shit.
Oh, now I feel bad. That's the Dallas Children's Theater.
Oh, hey, this leads us right into this.
Is this Road Rules? Choose your own adventure?
Hey, I really want to go off on this. Speaking of children, these children are in the Dallas Hospital for Cancer Kids, I'm sure it's called.
That's real funny.
This band, I think this is their song. This band makes a music video here, and my question is, I challenge you to show me one clip in here of the kids having fun that the kids wouldn't have this much fun if this band wasn't there. Like, this is what kids do. They don't need these people to show up and...
You think it was beating the life out of them having them there?
It's like these guys feel like they went and did something. Like, oh, we
It's
went
like
and...
wearing a Walmart Superman outfit.
I changed their life because I went and played with them. That's what they were gonna do without you. They need you to come, like, bring them medicine.
Anybody else notice Superman has a hat on backwards?
Yeah.
I don't support that.
These young kids these days.
Rodney says super bro. Kid's like, yeah.
Yeah,
Your hat goes this way.
fixing
I think that's the
Superman's
last
hat.
one. So throw us a theme. What is this we're tasting now?
This is the 10-6?
This is 10 and 6,
10 and
yeah.
I'm gonna drink this
More music. Bam.
all the way out.
Are we out?
That's
We had
it.
Dallas YouTube.
That was too quick.
The show's
We had
over.
Can we do another one?
trailers. Well, we're about to do the real show in a minute. This is practice.
That's practice.
We're all done.
Pre-show.
All right, we're gonna need more beer.
Drop it like a hot pocket. Sports to politics and lunatics thinking they could run for president. Reality stars thinking they're heaven sent. Irrelevant. Mind control.